Sources in DRC Congo have revealed that the national troops clashed with M23 rebels around a strategic highway in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, following a recent flare-up between the two sides. Fresh clashes between the army and M23 have erupted in eastern Congo, with at least 4 civilians losing their lives and dozens more sustaining serious injuries. The clashes have forced thousands of families to flee their homes for safety, leading to a humanitarian crisis in some of the camps.
It was 1 o'clock in the morning and we heard gunshots. Afterwards, we fled because the situation was getting so bad.
I fled the fighting in Yesisi. We heard a lot of gunshots and we saw the M23 fighters who came to attack us. That why are we here in Kanyaruchinya? The M23 fighters were raining bullets all over our village. That's why we had to flee, to stay alive.
Army officials and residents on Sunday said that M23 fighters had captured the village of Ndamugenga in northern Kivu's Rashuri area, a strategic target that lies close to the highway leading north out of the provincial capital of Goma. The resurgence of the group has destabilized regional relations in Central Africa, with Democratic Republic of Congo accusing its smaller neighbor Rwanda of backing the militia. The number of refugees has increased drastically since June in various camps within the region. Authorities are now calling for humanitarian aid to help the families affected.
As from Thursday, the 21st, when the fighting started up again around Rutshuru, between the FATSI and the M23 rebels, we've seen an influx of displaced people coming here. In June, there were 3,702 sheltering here. But now, that number has risen. Many are staying in schools, others in churches. Unfortunately, today there's a lot of suffering.
Depuis la reprise des combats jeudi dernier, on estime qu'à
Since the fighting started last Thursday, it is estimated that about 40,000 people are already displaced. This is only for the Rutshuru area. Here we are at Mboga Primary School, not far from Goma, and as we speak, there are still people arriving. Families arriving on motorbikes with their children, with their cattle, goats, and all that. This is a situation that is very difficult on a human level.
humainement très difficile à voir.
Doctors Without Borders says 500 people had taken refuge in a convent in the settlement, including some who were wounded, and urged the creation of a humanitarian corridor to evacuate civilians. According to the United Nations Emergency Response Agency, at least 23,000 people have fled the fighting since Thursday. A mostly Congolese Tutsi group, the M23, resumed fighting in the late 2021 after lying dormant for years. It has since captured territory in the Central Africa country's North Kivu province, including the strategic town of Bunagana on the Ugandan border in June. Victor Wanaswa, Mwanzo TV.